Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 126. I'm Naturally Nitty, aka Jessica. Or put that in reverse. Sorry.
And I am Allena, aka Starnits. This is our weekly podcast that we haven't done for 2 weeks. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a returning listener, thanks for coming back.
Yes. So grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us.
Yes. So,
Mojo, this is all you, not me.
Yay. So, I have 2 Stitch Surfer socks. And yes, those are tails that I need to sew in. But they're finished knitting. I have to take pictures of them and turn them in for detention. They turned out wonderful. I finished them on the flight to see Dawn, which is why we didn't podcast last week or the week before.
Right.
Because we were traveling. So, and then I also finished, and I also have to sew in ends. A square.
For that blanket?
Yeah.
How's that coming along?
What?
Do you still need like a ton more squares?
Yes. I have 9 out of a lot that I need to do. But granted, I'm doing the bigger ones right now because then there's a lot of just 3 rounds.
Right.
Which is really fast. Let me see. I can add up how many I actually need. Because I can't do that kind of math in my head, but I can do it on a calculator.
Perhaps. Yeah, I have no mojo.
I need to have that done. I need 120 squares. But like I said, a lot of them are 3 rounds. Like over half of that. So those go really fast.
Are they all the same color in 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good then. I hate when you have to like switch colors every round. That's just me.
It should go fast, but I was looking at the testing, and I need to have those done like by mid-January. So I'm kind of like
hustling,
freaking out. Like that's like my life lately is freak out. I've been freaking out, just freaking out. Okay, so with that, let's go to whips. Do you have any whips?
I do. I'm working on a pair of socks.
Oh, nice.
Like in the middle. Toe up. I'm increasing for a heel right now.
Sweet.
I was hoping to have it done for classes, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Friday.
Yeah, no. Especially when we talk about minute, but that'll be later. I also have my order mission. That's coming along very nicely. I took that.
Done with it?
No, I took that along. I'm probably where I was in Colorado. I haven't really worked on it.
Oh, cool.
So I'm on the yoke. I don't know if you can see this. I can't see the screen.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
So, but I
just hit my face off the table.
Why?
Because I dropped my needle. Okay, sorry. What were you saying? You have what?
Holy crap. Ow. I totally just hit my head. Okay, so this is all that's left of a ball.
Oh, no.
That ball that I had.
Yeah.
And this is all I have. I don't even know how much yardage it is. Like, it's a small skein.
And you just have the neck to do?
Yeah, I'm on the yoke.
How much more of a yoke do you need?
I don't know. It probably has to go like...
Because garter stitch eats up yardage.
It really does. So I'm wondering if I could, like, block it and, like, count that as the inches. I don't know. If I run out, I may try and re-dye and... Oh, crap. No, I have to... No, this is not due at the end of the month. This is an order mission. So I could dye more, spin more, and then have more to knit.
When is it due?
I don't know. When are order missions due? I think you can start handing them in on the 1st of November, so probably till the 14th. Because you usually get a 2-week window.
I don't know.
Or I was thinking, instead of dyeing some, I could maybe, I don't know, if I had orange fiber, as I'm, like, looking around, I could, like, just do a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how far I get.
Yeah, you could always make 3/4 length sleeves.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to have to rip out the sleeves. They're already done.
Okay.
Sorry. That's all I got. I think. Yep, that's all I have.
Okay. I will talk now. I have another square that I'm working on. And this is at 5 rounds. I need to go to 8, so I need 3 more.
I found a little ball.
Oh, there you go.
It's like 2 yards.
So I have that square that I'm working on. I also have a pair of plain socks.
You got far on those.
I've started increasing for the...
Are you doing it on the bottom? I thought about doing that for these.
Yeah, the pattern I'm using is Toe Up Socks with a Difference by Wendy Johnson.
I've never done that.
I like it. It's got a heel flap, and you increase on the bottom, and it makes like a nice little V in the bottom. So, and then I get to use my stitch markers, 2 of them, because it's cool. So the yarn I'm using is I'm super excited about. I got it at Pittsburgh Knit and Crochet this year. It is from, I had the card out. Let me find it. I had the card. Oh, I had it out. That's why I couldn't find it. It's from Wandering Wool.
Very cool.
And the colorway is Great Barrier Reef. You can find her at wanderingwool.com.
Very cool.
And this one she dyed, and it came in a cake like this, so that you knit from this end and you knit from this end, and you get 2 matching gradient socks. So, like, you can see I did blue, and I'm in, like, I've started the teal blue.
Okay.
It's blue. It goes from blue to green, and I'm on the teal blue now, finally. So, I really am excited for these socks. So, I'm doing those, and that, I was thinking I would see if I could finish, but I doubt it. Basically. To see if I could finish for a class, but that's Friday, and I don't have time.
Yeah, I suck this term.
And we'll talk about that later. I'm also working on my order mission, which I have a feeling it's going to be an epic fail this term. Like, I'm not going to finish any of my advanced studies. But we'll talk about minute later. So this is my thing. I've done, I think I'm on the, let me see, 4th repeat of the chart.
Okay.
It's going pretty good. I have, I want to use up all the yarn.
Because it's cool.
So it's going really well. It's a fun pattern. I really like the knitting of it. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't have a lot of time to knit anymore. Yeah. Seriously, I'm like this all the time.
No, you posted a picture on Instagram, and it showed off the pattern really well. It looks nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice pattern. I like it. And I really like the yarn, so. But that's all that I am, like, currently knitting or crocheting.
Sweet. You spin me right round?
Okay. I am spinning. I don't have it over here. I'm spinning on my new. First of all, I sucked at Spinzilla. Did we talk about this already? Sucked. So I don't remember how many ounces I have to have spun for my 75%, but I am just now getting to 50%, so I don't think that I'm going to win advanced studies this term.
That's okay.
At all. But I really want to get this spinning because I want to knit the sweater. I'm just very slow about everything.
Sorry, I'm totally not laughing at you. It was just
so
funny.
Spinning. I'm still spinning. I actually, part of the reason why I'm like behind on things, like knitting wise, like I should be knitting on my order mission, but at night sometimes if I want to relax, I'll sit and spin because it's more relaxing than following a chart.
That's good.
Not that following a chart isn't relaxing. Actually, I kind of like it because I'm a nerd. But I just chose to spin instead. So I have like a full bobbin of the common denominator, and I have like half an ounce of one, like a color to finish spinning. Then I can ply them.
Okay.
And then I have the other, like half a bobbin of common denominator that I need to finish. That I had started before Spinzilla and took off.
Okay.
So, you know, I just suck.
No, that's okay. You have other things going on.
Yeah, and I don't see any, like, actual crafting time besides what I'll talk about later that in my future. Like, so, whatever.
That's okay. You have a class done, right? That square?
I actually haven't turned it in, and I have to finish sewing in the ends tonight.
Yeah, but you still have it done.
That's the mini goal, is by the end of the podcast to have ends woven in so I can do tension and a class. Oh, I do have one class that I need to turn into.
I have a couple classes, but I mean, I haven't turned them in yet because I never do, but that's nothing new.
I used to be like on target and turn things in like right away, and now I'm like a lazy procrastinator. Which I should have known because in high school I never wrote my papers till the night before they were due, so whatever.
Alright. So, I did good with Spinzilla. I first started with some Rolags that I needed to spin for my newt.
Smart.
Yeah. That was my plan all along. So here they are.
Sweet.
I can do them one at a time. This one's inspired by Kelpie. The lighting's kind of craptastic. It's purple.
Is that a 2-ply or
what?
How many plies?
These are all end ply.
Okay.
This one was 100 yards of end ply. Then, let's see. I have the hippogriff, which I really like the colors. It's like gray with a little bit of yellow thrown in there. And some sparkles. And this one I used some of my border Leicester fleece on that I cleaned for my newt. So it was nice to spin, I think. I mixed it in with other fibers, so it wasn't too bad. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This one is Cornish Pixies. It's all blues.
It totally looks like that.
It's sparkly. And I got 144 yards out of that one. This one is a Fwooper.
Totally looks like that.
It's a little, like, the light isn't showing it as, like, neon as it really is. Like, the pink is, like, hot pink.
No, I think you can kind of tell. I can kind of tell.
But that one was fun. And this one kind of stripes because of the way I made the row legs. And then I end plied it, so that one like stripes a little more. That one is kind of fun though. I like it. Very, very bright. And then that one was 110 yards. I still need to wash all these, which I have not done. But maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And then I have my heavy on the unicorn guts.
Cool.
Which is a favorite. Everyone likes it. I only got 88 yards of that one. And then I previously spun up a dragon hide one that I had made, but that wasn't for Spinzilla. So yeah, so all those, the row legs. Then I moved on to a quick and dirty chunky spin, and I used 2 different braids of fiber from Younger Yarn.
Ooh.
And I forget what the color names were. I didn't grab the tags, but they're both Rambouillet. Is that how you say it? Yeah.
Sure.
I didn't write down how much I got out of it. I think it was like 300 and something yards of a 2-ply. Nice and bulky and fun. But I'm sure you don't like it because it's orangey, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's like a coral and an orange and greens.
Yeah, I don't like coral either.
It's fun. I like it. I like them mashed together.
Madison was telling me just this evening that she really likes orange and pink together. Oh, because we were talking about neon colors, and I said I don't like them together. Like, I don't mind them like one separately. And then she said I like pink and orange together.
I do too.
Pink, and I was just like, what?
But I don't know. I think it'd be fun, like hat or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Or maybe like a woven scarf that would go really fast.
Or like a bandana cowl.
Yeah. Well, I already have a couple of those, so I don't need more. Anyway, so that was that, and then I moved on to some Nerd Girl yarn fiber called Glow Cloud.
Oh, that is so bright. Now I like those neon colors together.
It's so awesome. Yeah, it's like so bright and so fun. But then the black, like, I don't know, brings it back down.
Yeah.
A little bit. So I had 2 braids of it. And I end plied them. So they are striping. And I did not... I don't think I did. I don't think I split them at all. I think I just spun them straight from the braid. I was really happy with how this one turned out. There is exactly 600 yards.
Wow.
One of the skeins was...
You couldn't have done that if you tried.
No. One of the skeins was 293 yards. The other one's 307.
Those are like your favorite numbers.
I know, right? But yeah, super pretty, and I don't know what I'm gonna make with it.
A bandana cowl.
No, it's like fingering weight.
Socks.
They'd be like knee highs.
Or a really cool shawl.
Or I was thinking some sort of shrug where it's like the arms and it goes all the way around the back. sleeves.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll search patterns.
The thing is, if you make a shrug, do you have a shirt that you could wear it with?
I'll wear it with anything. I don't match.
Dress.
Dude, this would go with this right now. Boom. I'm just kidding. I really don't match. I'm not a coordinated person. But yeah. So yeah, I did very well with Spinzilla, I believe. I was happy.
I failed my team royally.
For Spinzilla yards, I got 5,808 or 16.
I got 0, so that's awesome.
No, you spun some.
Yeah, but I didn't count.
Oh.
You can't, because they wanted it like finished yardage.
Oh, well, whatever. But okay, so they counted like. So on the end plies, like, I took the yardage times 4 instead of 3, because they counted, like, your plying as well. Your plied yardage, too. So it's more yardage than I'll get credit for the house cup. Which I'll have to, like, redo math for that, but that's okay. Yeah, so I have to turn in those two, the Nerd Girl yarn and the Younger yarn skeins, and I have no idea where they're going to go because I totally forget what classes are what. But I'm sure they'll fit somewhere, right?
Definitely.
They always do. And I really wanted to spin some more when we got home from our trip, but I have other things to do. Anyways, moving on. Sewing?
Yes.
Okay.
I have sewn. So, one of my finished, if I could find my pointer stick, I can't, oh, there it is. I was like, I can't move down. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
That was a hiccup.
Oh, it's because the scissors were on there. Okay. One of the things that I sewed was a skirt for Madison for her costume. So I'm going to use it for
I was like, I didn't know that, but I did.
Yeah. And it's a totally awesome skirt. Like, she wanted me to put, like, a tail on it. So I did. But if it didn't have that tail on it, she could totally rock that out all the time. But I think she will wear it anyways with the tail.
Just secretly take the tail off when you wash it sometime.
Well, it's like a sparkly... I'm trying to find a picture of it. It's a sparkly, like, mesh type of fabric with spider webs on it. Here's a really bad picture. And underneath it is like a purple satin. So here's a picture of it on her. I have it on my Flickr, and of course when I turn it in I'll show it, but it turned out really good, and I'm turning that in for potions because that was for a disguise.
Sweet.
So I did that, and then I have in like 2 weeks and this is why I'm freaking out, I have Indie Knit and Spin in Pittsburgh. So if you're in Pittsburgh on November 15th, okay, yeah, 2 weeks. On November 15th, Indie Knit and Spin, it's on my calendar. I'm like showing you my calendar. On the 15th, in Pittsburgh at the at Wilkins Community Center, there's an Indie Knit and Spin. So there's all kind of independent fiber, yarn, anything like that. So I have that. So I'm like trying to sew. I just suck.
Have you gotten some sewing done?
I did get some. I finished some bags tonight. I have to do some more. But I don't know what my problem is. Like, seriously, I'm like, okay, I was like all gung-ho, ready to spin, and like I just wasted the day away. I have no idea what my problem. Like I was texting you earlier. I'm like, I have so much to do. I'm laying on my bed texting people. I'm not doing anything but laying here. I mean, seriously, can you say laying? So yeah,
it happens.
I don't know what's going on. Of us. Like I've been like I have to force myself to do it, but I finished some sheep and gnomes. Let me see. There we go. So I have that, and I have like some work in progress in that fabric that I need to finish, and then I need to cut some more fabric up and sew some more. I mean, I plan on like seriously working hard. Maybe I should take the girls to the center for a couple of days. I don't know. Okay, we can. That's all I have for sewing.
Okay. Gym?
I worked out today. Woo! That's another thing I had to like force myself to do. Like it seriously took me like a half an hour. So I got up, I got my workout clothes on, and then put on my shoes, and then sat there for a half an hour. Just sat there. Like make myself, and then I finally like got on the treadmill, on the bike, and like started working out finally. But like seriously, I don't know what my damage is.
No, it totally happens. I have
no gumption.
I've been doing T25. Still on beta. I have like a week and a half left till I move up to the next level. I didn't work out today. Today went by fast, but not. Like the kids went to school, and then I went grocery shopping right away, and then I got back and started dinner in the crock pot, which was fabulous. We had pork roast, and then I put barbecue. I shredded it and put barbecue sauce in it and had sandwiches. Yum. Anyways.
I was going to ask you what it was, but I already do that, so that's not... I'm like trying to get my... Okay, not to be random, but totally random right now.
We're pretty much into randomness, so go ahead.
Okay. So I'm trying to get my crock pot meal mojo up.
Yeah.
More than just chicken and pot roast. So, like, I'm trying to, like, get more ideas. Like, I found a recipe for French dip, which is still kind of like pot roast, but a French dip. Sandwiches, like, you make the stuff in the pot roast, and then you have... But...
Yeah.
Because it would make my life so much easier if I could put stuff in the crock pot.
I know. It smells good all day, too.
And not worry about it.
No, I put that in, like, I put groceries away, which took forever, and then I started the dinner, and then, I forgot so then I go downstairs, and I vacuum up, like, a pound of sequins off the floor.
I saw that picture, and I laughed very hard.
And that was, like, the nice part of the floor.
Yeah.
There's also, like, beads everywhere, and I just vacuumed them up, because I didn't care.
The girls used to have beads, and they don't have them anymore because I was sick of stepping on them. And I said, no beads.
It's ridiculous. I'm also... Okay, so these cubes behind me, we have a bigger set for their toys and stuff. And we have, like, plastic bins that they put their toys in. And I had them clean up. They had to clean up before they could do anything on Saturday. Because the basement, for some reason, always gets... completely trashed.
Right.
And it's not a surprise they have to clean it on Saturday, like, before they go and play. Or do anything, or watch TV, or whatever. And, like, it's always a hassle. So anyway, so they cleaned, mostly Friday night and some Saturday morning, which was good. But, like, the way they cleaned, they just shoved everything in the cubes. And that annoys me to no end. Like, find a spot. So I said, you know what? If there's anything you really like, make sure it's in its proper bin. Because I'm going to go through, and anything that is not in, in order, or in its bin or shelf or wherever it's supposed to go, I'm giving away to Goodwill or to whatever. But it is not going to be here anymore. We are paring down. Because I'm sick of it.
I did that too, but we don't have a playroom. We have a bedroom. So I told Bella, starting like last week on Friday, I gave her a warning. I said, it was like Thursday. I gave her a warning and I said, starting this weekend, we're going to start going through, and by we, I mean you and Madison, are going to go through your toys, and the ones that you play with, you can keep. The ones that you don't ever play with, put in a box for Goodwill. And then the ones that you play with, you need to go through and pick out 20 to keep out. The other ones we'll put in a box and bring them out at a later time. So I told her that, and then she did that on Friday and Saturday a little bit. Saturday I was gone all day, so she probably didn't do it on Saturday. So then today I had them finish, and we took 2 boxes out to the car to go to Goodwill.
Nice.
Like one big one and then like one regular, like book-sized one.
Yeah.
Book box. And and she was like she was all upset about the 20, and I'm like, seriously, whatever. But like, you're gonna think I'm a dork. So they had these awesome dolls, and she's like, oh, I don't play with them. She wanted to get rid of them, the Monster High dolls. So I made her put them in a box for me, because I'm gonna like brush their hair and make them look pretty, and then I'm gonna put them on my shelves in my sewing room, because they are awesome.
They are.
And they have like a ton of them. Like
I'm surprised they're getting rid of them.
What?
I said I'm surprised they're getting rid of them.
Well, seriously, this is why I'm having them do that. Most of the time when I tell them to go play, they will get on the Xbox and play a video game, or get on their iPod and play a video game, or, go outside and just, like, do weird stuff. So, I was just like, we don't need to have a room full of toys that's all over the floor.
Right.
So that's what we did. And I told them to check, and I also had them go through, like, they have, like, shoes in their closet. I'm like, the ones that don't fit, put them in the box for Goodwill, because we don't need to keep things that we don't play with and we don't wear.
Right. Yeah. So
that's what we did today.
I need to. I just haven't had time. We had, both brothers here and sisters-in-law. Trevor and Lauren stayed here Wednesday to Friday because they were moving to Colorado. So they, like, moved out of their apartment and stayed here for a couple nights. We were busy with that kind of stuff. And then Jared and Sheehan were here for Friday to Sunday night. So it's just been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today was catch-up day. So, like, the whole point of me, like, starting to talk was that I didn't work out today. Like, 10 minutes later.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, so then I was vacuuming, and I vacuumed the stairs coming down to the basement because, like, the cat hair and it was so dirty. Like, I do vacuum kind of regularly, but it was horrible. And then I vacuumed the whole house. And then, like, I sat down for a bit and ate some lunch. And by that time, it was, like, already 2:30 and Joe was coming home. Oh, and I did some laundry in there, too. But I was like, how does this day get away from me so fast? Like, and I don't even have kids home anymore during the day to, like, take care of. But I'm still doing who knows what.
Yeah, but catch-up days are bad.
Ugh, and I'm not even caught up. Like, it's draining. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I didn't work out, and I feel guilty about it, but I will work out first thing tomorrow. Get back on track. But since we're doing random randomness, I did go on a 4-mile walk for the American Cancer Society.
I saw that. I didn't know you were doing that.
I didn't either. Dad mentioned it like 2 nights before and asked if we wanted to, so I was like, sure. So it's kind of like a last minute thing.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. So we did that, but, like, It was at the Road of America, so I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a big racetrack for like cars and stuff.
Oh, I didn't.
And like there's big, like a half-mile hill, and like it was just kind of crazy. So like I wanted to kind of walk at it. I mean, it was 4 miles, and just walking like it could take a long time. So I was like, let's keep a good pace. So Gabe and Chloe went with Dad, and they kind of like walked off fast, and we had Trubin and Leah, which are like Pokey number 1 and number 2, and like not even at the mile marker yet, like the first one, and Leah's like, I'm bored, this isn't fun. I'm like, we're walking, like it's good, like come on. So then she's like doing cartwheels on the side of the grass, like along.
And I was gonna say she's not really pokey. She's more like, oh, butterfly. Basically, like, she's like the kid that would chase butterflies in the outfield.
It was funny. So, but then Truby would get tired and kind of slow down. So like, I'd put him up piggyback and like carry him for a while, and then he'd walk for a little bit, and then Joe would put him on his back and carry him for a while, and then, like, Truben entered the bathroom, so, like, they had porta potties set up, which are gross, but around, you know, every so often. But there was a line, so we had to wait, like, 10 minutes. So I'm like, well, there goes our time. Like, not that I was doing it for, like, you know, a good time or anything, but I was like, we are so taking, like, over 2 hours, I swear.
That's cool, though.
No, but it was fun. And then, but I timed ourselves from, like, the last 2 miles, and we did that in like 36 minutes, which isn't too bad for 2 miles.
That's pretty good.
With kids, I mean, but like, yeah, and there was like hills going up, and like big long hills, and like the front of my shins, not that my shins hurt, but like the muscle on the outside like is sore just from.
That's a good workout. So
yeah, so like I said, I don't feel.
It's not the T25, but it's
I don't feel too bad that I missed today, because I did do other stuff. And then we came home and raked on Sunday, and like the yard is pretty big, and like the leaves are still on the trees, like almost 90% of them. So we raked yesterday, and then this morning I look out and like it's covered with leaves again. Like we raked like at least 5 times.
That sucks.
It's tiring. But yeah. Let's see, what else do I have? So we went to Colorado.
Oh yeah, so why we didn't podcast.
Right.
Well, 2 weeks ago, we were both leaving for Colorado in the morning on Wednesday. So we didn't podcast because we didn't really have anything to talk about other than going to Colorado, but we couldn't talk about it because it was a surprise for our other sister, her birthday. So we didn't do that. And then we got home like Tuesday last week, or Monday last week, and so Tuesday we were kind of playing catch up, and we didn't really have anything to
I didn't get home till 2 a.m. on, Monday night, Tuesday morning, whatever.
I didn't get home till 8. I was supposed to be home earlier than that, but there was quite a bit of craziness going on.
So we flew to Colorado to surprise our sister Dawn for her 40th birthday, and it was funny. She freaked out.
It was awesome.
No, but it was good. It was awesome to like get away, and I think that was like the first time we've ever all hung out without kids. Well, I mean, she had her kid there, but like, I don't know. Without it being super crazy. It was nice. It was fun. And we went hiking some and just saw a lot of cool things. It was good.
It was good. So on the way home, I had repacked my purse / computer bag to get back on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And the night before, and then our nephew was coughing, so it like woke me up at like 3 a.m, and I wasn't supposed to get up till like 4:30. And I was trying to go back to sleep after being woken up, and I was like, you know how your brain turns on and starts thinking? I was like, I don't remember seeing my keys in my purse when I repacked it. And I was like, oh crap. So I laid there for like 10 minutes trying to think of where my keys were, and I couldn't remember seeing them. So I got up and went downstairs and unpacked my purse and couldn't find them, and then repacked my purse again. Then I went upstairs and I brought down my suitcase and unpacked my suitcase and couldn't find them. So then I was kind of freaking out. So then our brother-in-law woke up and he was going to work. So I was like, can I use your keys and go check your guys' cars to see if they fell off or whatever. So I searched their cars and I couldn't find them. So then I come back in and I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? I don't have my keys. I can't get home from the airport without my keys. So I called the Pittsburgh airport, and it's like 4:30 now. And the Lost and Found doesn't open until 7 their time. So I was like, I might as well just take a shower. It's 4:30. I was supposed to be up this early anyway. So I went and I took a shower, did all that fun stuff, and got up, called Lost and Found. They didn't have them. I'm like freaking out. So I'm sending texts to my husband. You know, and Colorado is 2 hours behind here. So, you know, it's like 4 there. It's like 6 here. So, of course, he was sleeping and he didn't check his, text. And so, I'm like freaking out. I posted on Facebook. I'm like, I couldn't sleep and I can't find my keys. Something like that. Like, can someone come pick me up at the airport, and better yet, meet up with Andy? Because I felt bad because he had to work.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'll just come and get you. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. So then it gets better. So then I'm still freaking out because I can't find my keys. The Delta, I flew with Delta. Like, I tried calling their plane service thing, whatever, because sometimes, like, the airlines have their own Lost and Found, and they weren't answering. So I was like, whatever. So we get on the plane, and I get on the plane, and of course, you can't fly straight from Pittsburgh to Colorado. Don't ask me why, but they make you fly somewhere for a half an hour to 45 minutes and then fly to Colorado because that makes it better. I don't know. Anyways, so I flew to LaGuardia and got there, and I was only supposed to have like a 40-minute layover, but I got like a phone call from the airline. Our plane had been delayed, so it was going to be like an hour, which wasn't too bad actually. Then you turn your phone off when you're on the plane. So then we get there, and I get another phone call, and it's delayed like another hour. So it's like leaving the time I would have arrived at Pittsburgh. So in the meantime, Andy's like, oh, I'm on the way to the airport. And so I'm sitting there in the airport just waiting because there was nothing really to do. I went and got lunch. And then I get a text from Andy. He's like, oh, we found your keys. They were on the seat of the car. So I was like, well, good thing no one still, like, punched in the window and took our car.
Right.
So then I get to Pittsburgh. And that night, which was Monday, there was a Steeler game in Pittsburgh. So you have to drive by the stadium to get to the airport, to get to our house. Like, you go by it. So the traffic was wonderful. It was just, and we didn't get home till like 8:30. So then Andy had to go to work late, and he worked till like 4. I was so tired because I was up since 3. And it wasn't like, like when you're not at home and you're sleeping somewhere else, you don't sleep as well as when you're in your own bed.
Right.
So it's not like I had like a ton of sleep. Like, like I slept, but you know what I mean? It wasn't like, so like I was just like so tired. So I came home and I was just like, I like was just like out of it. And then Tuesday I was like out of it because I was so tired. I've been so tired this whole week. Like we went to dinner the other night and came home and I like fell asleep on the way home. Like seriously, I'm like not recovered from any craziness.
That's funny.
It was just weird. So
it's the altitude.
Yeah, we blamed everything on the altitude.
Totally.
So, oh, and before we left as well, I quick got a bunch of samples together for Fat Fiber and sent them in like, and by quick I mean like in like a day. Like I got it all together and sent it because they were needing more contributors for this past month, and I was like, I can totally do that. And then I was like, oh. So then when I get home, so I was tired from that because I had stayed up late doing that. When I get home, I look on the calendar and I'm like, oh crap, I have a Jamberry thing on Saturday, you know, this past Saturday. I thought it was like this coming Saturday, so I would have a week. And so I like spent the whole week like getting all this stuff. Oh, it was like insane. I think that's why I was so tired. I was just like doing so much, and then now I have the indie knit and spin to get ready for. I feel like everything's going so fast, and I'm like, wait, slow down.
That's funny, or not funny, but crazy.
Yeah, I'm staying busy. That's for sure.
My flight home was not as eventful, though. I did get to sit next to a baby. Really? On the way home. And I felt bad for the mom. Because, like, she was good. She, like, had a bottle for the baby, like, for the takeoff, so its ears wouldn't hurt. And she's really cute and sweet and stuff, and the mom was nice. But she, like, gave it to her too... Yay, you're done. She gave her the bottle too early, so the kid finished it before we actually took off. I felt so bad for her.
Oh, yeah. And that's another thing. Like, you have to board the plane and you get on. So then we're, like, on the plane in LaGuardia, which is already 2 hours late. And they're like, we're going to have a 30-minute taxi time here. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Like,
so then we didn't actually get there until, like, you know, like 4 hours after we were supposed to. It was insane.
And those planes are hot, like, when they're just sitting there.
Oh, my God. And I was like, are you kidding me? It was so hot. Mm. But I lucked out and got a window seat in every plane.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't. I was in the middle.
Like the one when we were flying from Colorado to New York, and we were close enough to see the ground, there was like circle patches, not patches because they looked small, but they were really big. Mm-hmm. And I took a picture of them to show the girls because they looked like Pokeballs. Like, for real, like, half would be, like, a dark brown, and the other half would be a light brown, and then there was, like, a darker circle in the middle.
That's, like, from the watering things, you know? Like, the big things.
Oh, that, like, yeah, probably.
I think. Anyways, that was my...
I don't know, but it was cool, and I took pictures of it for the girls to see because they were Pokeballs. But, because that's what we've been watching lately is Pokemon.
That's funny.
But, yeah.
So I have news. I was accepted to vend at...
Oh.
Heck no. At the zombie...
Both of our brothers' wives are pregnant, and they called us to tell us.
Within a week of each other.
So when she said she has news, I was like, what?
No.
Okay.
I was accepted to vend at the zombie Knitpocalypse.
I'm so jealous. That's going to be
in
awesome.
2015. That's in June. So it's like a long way off, but this is like the first time I'm doing that. So I'm excited, and it's far away, so I'm not nervous yet, but like...
You should start preparing now.
I am. I'm going to. I'm going to like set aside stuff and like...
That's awesome. I'm so excited for
I know. I'm excited. But yeah. And so it's like 4 hours away, which isn't too bad. I think I'll leave and then like the night before and like get a hotel room and then whatever. What else? I did an update in my shop, finally, from, like, all the stuff I had made for the new last month. Ooh. And then I realized, oh, I didn't even say this, did I? No. I have a lot of Rolex to make by the end of the month, which is 4 days.
You have a couple of days.
Yeah. Guess what I'm going to be doing?
You don't really need to have clean clothes. You can just do that.
Yeah.
One of us has to actually succeed at their advanced studies.
No, I think I can. I just have a lot to do. So I started doing some tonight, but
I thought they were good. They looked really good.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? We carved our pumpkins.
We didn't even get pumpkins. How lame am I?
Totally.
I know.
Totally lame. So
we were two when we went out to eat, and then we just drove home, and I fell asleep on the way home.
I'm gonna pull up a picture.
I think it was plain fortune cookies that we got. They threw us off our game.
There,
Oh, those are awesome.
The one in the middle, Jared did.
I know. I saw pictures on Facebook.
It was actually Joe's pumpkin. I didn't even get a pumpkin because there was a sale at the store, and you could only get 5.
Why?
Total. I don't know, because they were only like $1.99.
Oh, that is a good deal.
Yeah. Anyways, but I love pumpkin seeds, and I never follow a recipe, but they're always so good. So good. The kids love them too, and I like put cayenne pepper, and they're like hot. And I put a little cinnamon on them this time, and salt and pepper, and garlic powder, and onion powder, and olive oil, and balsamic vinegar, and apple cider vinegar, and hot sauce, and I think that might be it.
One time,
Pinkham?
Yeah. No, sorry. I did that, and I put the buffalo wing, like, you know the popcorn seasoning for buffalo. It has a buffalo wing. Those pumpkin seeds were so hot.
Oh.
It wasn't funny. Like, that buffalo wing one is super hot. Like, whenever the girls put it on their popcorn, they like, and they like, as they're eating it, it's really funny.
That's funny. No, but they're so good.
But yeah, I haven't even gotten pumpkins. I should have went out tonight and got them, but I was
wait till after Halloween and get them, and then they'll be cheap.
Oh, that's a good idea.
If all you want is the seeds. If you actually want to have pumpkins for Halloween, then get them beforehand, obviously.
Do. But seriously, I've been playing catch up this whole last week and this week. I'm playing catch up again.
I didn't even know what my kids are wearing for Halloween. That's how lame I am. We took them to Goodwill to, like, pick out, like, a piece for their costume. I forget what they're even... Gabe's gonna be a football player, which he has a jersey, and he borrowed the neighbor's, like, a helmet. Like, and it's, like, a little kid's helmet. It's kind of funny. But then today he's like, can I be a zombie football player? I'm like, sure. Like, I can make you up. That'd be cool.
Scare the crap out of everyone, okay?
And then, I don't even know what Leah's got, like, some sort of fairy wings.
I was gonna say, she's gonna be a princess, I bet.
I think a fairy, a mermaid fairy or something. She has a dress that she calls her mermaid dress. It's, like, blue, aqua-y, flowy, so she's gonna wear that with wings. And Chloe wants to be someone from Monster High. I forget who. She bought a skirt. Like,
is it?
It might be Draculaura.
Oh, the Draculaura.
Or someone with pigtails.
Yeah, that's Draculaura.
Yeah.
We watch Monster High all the time.
Yeah. So, and then Trubin is going to be the Hulk. Again.
Surprise.
But he had wrecked his mask, so we found a new mask.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so win-win. But Joe has to work this year for Halloween, so I have to take him by myself.
Well, the only reason I know what their girls are is because he took them. Well, I made Madison's skirt, and then she made her cat ears on a headband.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to that Malibu.
Yeah, that was cool.
Ago, and then we had went to Bella was gonna be a ninja. Like she got that for her birthday present last year, the ninja suit, because she likes that. Mm-hmm. But she decided she saw the Charisse Hood one, which is from Ever After High, and she wanted to get that. And like, I was like, fine, whatever. And she looks really cute in that, so that's what she's gonna be. But tomorrow night they have the Halloween parade, so the kids can dress up and you go to the parade and they like throw candy at you, you know.
That's sweet.
Like the best thing ever. And then like last year they gave like the Library Association gave out books, which I thought was cool.
That is.
That just shows how old I am though. But or anyways, but like so they're gonna dress up for that, and then trick or treating is on Friday. So they're gonna dress up. So they get like 3 times to dress up, which is awesome.
That is cool.
But this year I told the kids, I'm like, I am not paying a lot of money for a costume. Like, because we went to that Spirit, those, you know, those Halloween stores that they have.
Yeah.
Just to look around for things. And I'm like, these costumes are so expensive, but they like rip in like 2 minutes.
They do. They're
so like crap. But the one we found for Bella at Walmart was not bad. It was a pretty easy, like low price, and it had everything. So I was like, fine, we'll get it for you. Because last year we had bought Madison a costume, so.
Well, that's cool. No, I told them, I said, we're using what we have. Figure it out.
Yeah, that's basically what I told them. But next year, for sure, they're going to have to figure it out themselves.
Yeah. But now we're just kind of rambling.
Yes.
Unless you have anything else to say.
No. All
right. Well, we will see you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.